of you. Okay. What do I mean by that? I wanted to talk. Yesterday, we had a really good session and we did loads of things and we were talking about all sorts of things. All sorts of things. It was a good one. Day 30 was a good one. It's about half an hour long. We had loads of questions from the audience, which was fabulous. Okay, it's Friday. It's day 31. We basically finished 2 weeks tomorrow. Yeah, 2 weeks tomorrow. So we've still got a lot to cram in. First of all, I just want to say that tomorrow I'm doing a webinar, a big session with Mike Filsame, who, as you may know, is the founder, CEO, Big Cheese of Groove. So that's going to be fantastic. There's going to be other people on as well, the people that you may well have seen. They're going to be on. It's going to be really early in the morning for them, US time. So, he's pulled out all the stops to get up early to join us and do a big session, which would be great because he tends to in these things, you get him talking about things and he reveals, some of the psychology, some of the background to it, some of the marketing, some of the other aspects, some of the comments that he has on the market and on software and on developments and on the future and things like that. So it can be really excellent sessions and get some revealing things. But what he also talks about is you'll hear him talking about the message. And the message of the business is that this is the software that will help you start your business because you want the life that you know you deserve. That sort of thing. Now, I don't know if you realize what I did in that particular sentence, but I mentioned the word you or your 5 times. And one of the things, let me just turn that banner off. One of the things that you want to make sure in your messaging is, and this is powerful, is how many times you say you. Now, when I did a public speaker training a good few years ago, they called it the you count. Don't mean counting female sheep, is you. Okay, too often social media is all about me, me, me. What it really should be called is social eudia. And one of the things that you got to do is be able to talk about you. So you may be thinking that you're not the person that could do this, but you would be surprised. And you may like to know that you could do this in your sleep with just the tools you have right now, etc. And this is one of the things that if you're having a look at your copy, what is your copy saying? If you're talking to people, what is it that you are saying to them? Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to explain to people that this is for them. This is a way that you are talking as if they are talking. Internally, people are listening to this. And if I stood up and said, I did this, and then I did that, and then I did the other thing, people sit there and go, well, aren't you the big I am? And people aren't interested. And it can be very surprising how little you might say you in what you're talking about. So let's say I was here and it was, could you imagine being here? You're here with your family, maybe your husband or your wife is next to you, and you're just feeling the warmth of the sun, and when you take your t-shirt off and it's just, and you're going for a swim and you dip your toe in the water and it just feels wonderful, and you're going up to your ankles and then up to your knees, and then you sort of launch yourself in. You feel like you're a silver dart when in fact you look like someone's just shot you in the back of the leg and you've collapsed into the sea. But you know what I mean. They're the sort of things that you're wanting to do. So what I wanted to just say today for the messaging, and hi there on the live feed, drop me a message if you're watching. if you can give a comment. But I want you to go through what you talk about, how you talk about things, whether it's the written or the spoken in videos, and just count how many times you say you, because you'll be surprised. And what you want is a ratio of at least twice as many yous as me's or I's. Yeah. So you really want to, it was called you count and you focus and things like that. So when you're talking to people, you are talking about you, not me. If that makes sense. So I don't want to say, oh, and then I did this, and then I did that, and then I went on holiday, and then I bought a big flash car, and then I did that. You want to talk about, and you could be sat in this car, and you could be walking on this beach back here. You could be doing this. You could, you want to make it feel like what you are talking about is talking to the person. Okay. So make sure your message is about you. And there you are. It's a Friday night. It's a Friday night. You need to really be, beer in hand or G&T in hand, don't you? Relaxing. A Friday evening. That's what you should be doing. But just pause on that. Just think about it. Next time you give a speech or a talk or something, listen to meetings. Listen to Zoom meetings, all these Zoom meetings. You will hear people talking about themselves, and it's not, they don't mention you at all in the same ratio. And I think you should have at least 2 or 3 times the number of references to you as you do to me. So it's just something to look out for, because I've read a few messages recently, or company messaging, and it was really good. But I was left thinking, okay, so I now know exactly what you do, but what's in it for me? And that's where this focus, the you count, could really help. So there you go. There's a Friday. That was day 30. Was it day 31? Yeah, because here we go. Let's pull it up. There you go. Day 31. Messaging and the power of you. Until next time, until day 32, enjoy the rest of your day. I am Nigel T. Best. You have been amazing. And I will see you for day 32. All right, I need to go. It's been quite a long day. Have you had a good week? It's been quite a long week, and it's not over yet. There's still plenty to do. And I will see, for those of you who are going to watch the webinar with that I'm going to be on with Mike Filsame, who is the CEO, founder of Groove. I will see you there. It's 10 a.m. UK time. If you need to know any details about it, let me know, message me, and I will see you in there. Until then, my friends, stay good, stay safe. Cheers now. Right, how do you turn this off?